Question 3 is, what does your child have to say about the school? Natalie, let's start the ball with that question, please.
Unmute. Sorry, I was muted. Well, Maya has a lot to say every day. Every day she is not quiet. She says a lot in terms of what she's learned, so she's excited. Now, Maya was a very shy child, and to be quite honest, in a public school system or a large class system, she would have been in the back. She would not have spoken up. She would have not found her inner voice. She would not found her confidence. So the fact that I've witnessed my very shy child who didn't want to speak turn into a social butterfly, at times that can be a little irritating, but for the most part, it's good. But also have confidence in what she's learning, who she is, what her path is as a little person, is very, very heartwarming. So, you know, she comes home and talks about every aspect of the school, whether it be, Mommy, you forgot to do something because it was very important, and how could you do that, to, you know, what I've learned from Madame Gigi, who is right now the most favorite person. And it's so cute. The other day she came home and she said, Mommy, I want Madame Gigi to teach me next year and for the rest of my life, because I know she loves us. And that is not something that you coach or you teach. That's something that you feel, and that's what Maya feels.
Wonderful. Right, personality building, character building, these are all special traits which we focus a lot on in developing our child for their personal growth and all that. Wonderful. Alia, would you like to add, please, Alia?
So my older one, he still wishes he was at Sunrise. I mean, he has gotten used to the public system, but when he first moved to public school, he would come with me to pick up his younger sister and say, you know, can I just come back to Sunrise? And there were moments where I kind of wished he was still at Sunrise, and, you know, that the French immersion program continued. But he's done very well in public school, and he's fine. I think he's adjusted at this point. But even after COVID, you know, when he would hear my husband and I talking, and I'd say, oh, you know, I'm so glad we're putting the little one at Sunrise because it's familiar for her after being at home for 6 months. She's going to just blend right back in. We know exactly what to expect. We know who the teacher is. And it's really nice small class sizes. We have no idea what to expect if we were to put her in JK in public school. My son said, do you think they'll take me back? And I said, I'm sure they'll gladly take you back, but you got to go back to English then, because I don't think you can go back to Madame Gigi's class. I certainly don't want both kids in the same class together. So he really does miss it. He thinks very fondly of it. He had great friendships there. There was less concern about, like Natalie said, I didn't have to worry so much about things like bullying and stuff as I do in public school. My little one just loves it. I mean, it's, you know, for her, it's a fun place to be, but, you know, Madame Gigi is their teacher, and she's seen her, she tells her all the time, I know you from when you were in your mommy's tummy. And that love grew before I even gave birth. She said to me, this child is going to come to my class. There was just this very special relationship with my kids from the very beginning. And so for my kids, while at school, they kind of, it's kind of a family setting for them, right? Their friends were like their little circle for birthdays and for special occasions. And Madame is our family. And, you know, if I ever say, oh, what would Madame think of that? My little one very quickly will say, don't worry, Madame loves me. She won't say anything, you know?
Yeah, Madame is like their mommy at school.
It really is.
Yeah, they have a very good relationship, Madame and her children. Very, very close. Very good. Okay. Winnie, would you like to say something, Winnie?
Sure. My daughter is also a very shy girl, much more shy than any of the other kids I've ever seen. And she took a long time to transition every time she goes into a new class, but afterwards she would love the teacher. And so you can imagine after 6 months in the house, she did have some push back on going to school. She always wanted to be with me, but now when she asks me, is there school tomorrow? And I said yes, and she says, I like that. So she does love the class and the teachers, and she also saw her previous teacher in the hallway, and she would say, oh, Miss Ellie said hi to me today, and she was so happy. So she really likes all the teachers there, and so does my son. My son has Sun O Canada when he was under 2 years old, and that was really amazing. So that's what they tell me about when they come back to school, is what they've learned. They sang O Canada together, and French now. The sister is teaching the younger brother French, so I get an additional little teacher at home.
Wonderful. In fact, both your children are doing very well. Hugo now does not cry, and he just walked right into the classroom. Yeah. And we're quite amazed with his penmanship skills. But at that age, he was able to draw all his circles and lines well. And I was just working with him yesterday or the day before when I do my rounds. I normally go around and look at my kids and see what they do and how they're progressing, so that whenever I talk to a parent, I know what to say. And our dear friend was holding his pencil and doing all his numbers and his circles, because every alphabet, all right, starts with a circle and a line. And he did it so well. I'm actually very amazed with him for that age, right? He is doing well. And Evelyn now, all her shyness have all gone away. She was quite introvert when she started, but now she's a happy little girl. Yeah. And I'm so glad for that.